you are watching Fun Cubing. And today I have a very special topic, and that is how to solve a 3 into 3 into 3 Rubik's Cube using the layer by layer method, or LBM. This is also known as the beginner's method. In this video I will teach you guys the first layer only. In later videos I will teach you about the middle and the last layer. So this is my first video in this channel. Hope you would like it. Please do not forget to hit the like button. After all, please leave a comment for us. If you have any problem, please write it down as comment. I will try to solve it. Before we start, there are some basics. Yes, there are 3 kinds of pieces in a Rubik's Cube. The centers. So these are called the center pieces, which have only one color in them. And there are 6 centers in a 3 into 3 Rubik's Cube. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So the next one is the edges. So these are the edge pieces which have 2 colors in them. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And overall there are 12 edge pieces in a Rubik's Cube. And finally the corners. So these are the corner pieces which have 3 colors in them. 1, 2 and 3. And there are 8 corner pieces in a 3 into 3 Rubik's Cube. And here I will use the white color as our first layer. Here I will be using this white color as our first layer. And this will be our first layer. And here I will refer all the edges of second layer as middle edges. So here is the second layer, and here are all the edges of second layer, and I will be referring these 4 edges as the middle edges. And finally the corners at the third layer as the top corners. So yes, I'll be referring these corners of the third layer as top corners, and the edges of third layer, I mean these 4 edges, as the top edges. Yes, the centers do not move in whatever way we spin it. Let me show a quick example of it. Yes, so here we can see that the centers does not move. We have to know one thing, that the red is opposite to yellow. The red is opposite to yellow. The red is opposite to orange. And the green is opposite to blue. So as we know the centers do not move, we will also see the same case. So here we can see that this is the white center and this is the white center, and the white center is opposite to yellow center. In this case, the white center is also opposite to yellow center. The next thing, it is a red center which is opposite to orange center. Red opposite to orange center. And here also the red center is opposite to the orange center. And finally the green center which is opposite to blue center. And here also you can see that the green center is opposite to blue center. And this is an example that the centers do not move in whatever we move it. So the next thing is this. When we have white on top, red facing towards us, our right will be blue. Our green will be at the left, white will be at our top, and finally yellow will be at our bottom. And this is not much useful when we are solving the Rubik's, but when we are solving the Revenge Cube. So if your cube is unscrambled, you can check it by the centers. Here we can see that the white center is at top. The red center is facing towards us. Our right is blue. Here also our right is blue. Left is green. Here also our left is green.
white at our top and yellow at our bottom. White at our top and yellow at our bottom. So these are the basics. So the steps for solving the cube using the LBL is, first we will solve the white cross like this. Then we will orientation of the white corners correctly to solve the first layer. Then we will spin the middle layer so that the centers correspond with their corresponding first layer. Now we have to position all these middle edges to finally solve the second layer. Next is the yellow cross. So after the yellow cross, we will be matching the top edges correctly with their corresponding colors. And finally the orientation of the top corners to finally solve our cube. So let's scramble our cube. So the first thing we will do is find the white center. So here is the yellow center, and as we know the white center is opposite to yellow center. And here is the white center. Now I will find one edge. So here's one edge of blue and white. So we'll do like this so that it is somehow like this. When we'll turn this, it matches up. So here we have our white center and the blue edge. So as we know that the blue is opposite to green, here we will position our green and white edge. So where's our green and white edge? So where's that? So here's our green and white edge, and the green and white edge is at the bottom. So when it is at the bottom, we will spin it until where we have to put the edge. So here's the edge where we have to put it, and the edge is directly below it, and the color is facing down. So if this case occurs, so the thing we will do is we'll put the middle down and then the down twice in any direction. So we can see that a line occurs and this green edge is correctly positioned, and now we will just spin it up. So here we can see that a line type shape is formed where blue and green are opposite. So as we know that the red, when we have white facing towards top, blue at our right, we will have white and red edge here. So we'll put the white and red edge here. So where's it? So same thing, the edge is directly here, but the white color is not facing down. So if this case occurs, the thing we will do is when this color needs to go here, we'll set it aside, put it down, join it, and then back up, so that you can see that our red white edge is correctly positioned. And now finally we'll find our orange edge. So here's the orange and white edge. So the same thing as we have done in the red white edge, we'll just set it aside, put it down, join it, and then back up. So here we can see that our white cross is correctly solved. So next is the positioning and orienting the white corner. So we'll find one white corner. So this corner is of red, blue and white. So we'll spin it until it goes to its desired position. So it is its desired position, as the red edge is red and white edge is here, and the corner is like this. So when we'll put it here, we can see that this corner will be correctly positioned. So how to position it is just we'll set it aside, put it down, join it, and then back up. So here you can see that our red blue edge is correctly positioned. So now let's jump on to the another. So it's the other of orange and blue. So we'll spin it until it gets to its desired position. So here it's desired position because here's the blue with blue and here's the orange with orange. White, orange and blue corner is correctly positioned, so we'll just position it right here. So we'll set it aside, put it down, join it, and then back up. So here you can see that this spot is correctly position. So here's another of orange and green. So it is its desired position as the green is here and the orange is here. So the same thing, set it aside, put it down, join it, and then back up. So here's one, and here's is the case which you can encounter, and that's when the corner which you need to position is facing downwards. So here's this, here's the white, and here's it's facing downwards. So the thing we'll do is take it to the vacant. So here's the vacant, and here's one yellow. So it's reflecting, so you cannot see properly, but it's one yellow corner, and here's the white, red, and blue green corner not correctly positioned. So we'll just take it below it and then put it down and then give 2 turns so that we can see that our white, red, and green corner is here, and then back up. So you can see the same thing, that we have to just take it to its desired position. Here it is the desired position, set it aside, put it down, join it, and then back up. So thank you friends, and it is how to solve the first layer. So please comment if you cannot solve the first layer, and thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.